Alright, we're back. Week 3, noon. It's lunch. We're up first.
Alright.
I think we're in a pretty good position because we're all meeting up with different people. So.
Yeah, nobody gets left out.
Yay!
Yeah.
Go to
I mean, unless you're stuck on the Scott route now.
I'm gonna go to Polly and I'm gonna try it, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go talk to Vera.
Clinch this.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch. A single, very suspicious-looking apple.
Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light.
Did you guys do something to this?
I don't know. Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination.
It also has a skull on it, and it smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating.
Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years.
You literally just admitted it's poison.
And you got mad about poison the last episode. Not the last episode, but...
Yeah, the last episode.
Yeah, okay. I know. And I've always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poisoned apple. But how else will I find a prince to wake me with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me?
Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this. Tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of a man.
I feel like she should be having like a finger waving while her
Yeah.
head's bobbing back and forth. You don't need no man. You don't need to eat that apple. Princesses should be eating poisoned apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat that apple. There are plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com.
Okay, that's basically the same answer no matter what. I don't think it matters.
I mean, princesses should be eating poison apples. So that, you know, I mean, are we going with like a feminism argument here?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this one.
I don't think it matters, to be honest.
I kind of feel like we should go with the
Yeah,
second
second
one
one,
because
yeah.
like the first one might be a creativity thing.
Maybe. Second one.
Ah, shit.
That's not what I...
Oh.
A finder?
Damn.
For hot princes? What is this sorcery? I must see it at once.
Damn.
Control the website on your phone. You've already got it bookmarked for no reason.
Goodness, it even lists their pedigrees. And you're right. Not all of them are even looking for sleeping princesses. This one is looking for a princess who is a frog. Oh boy. That'll be much simpler to achieve. I only need to anger a minor witch. Oh, Miri.
This isn't what I was going for at all. God, if you're that hungry for dick, just buy a damn hooker.
Who said anything about dick? Royal marriage is strictly a business arrangement. When it comes to romance, we are free to make our own decisions.
That's good news for you, especially since Miranda seems to really like your suggestion.
No! We don't want
You
to.
made a bad decision. I told you we should have gone with the feminism.
No, you said to go with the second one too.
Did I?
We agreed.
Okay, fine.
Alright.
You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime. Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected. Oh, Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of a food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless Instagram post, you poser. Oh, I see. You're gonna post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Ugh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks?
Scooby snacks.
Scott snack. You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Ugh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Gav, any ideas? Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys that wants to snack on you in an innuendo-y kind of way. Not literally.
Alright. Obviously, the lychee fruit-flavored custard with side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract, the most superior food on the plate. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it that says Scott Snacks.
So he did have Scott snacks.
Yeah.
Scott snacks.
I mean, we know which one's Liam.
Yeah. So do we want to tell him to eat the delicacy or eat the one that's made for him? Like, I guess.
Wait, are you thinking this is another trick question?
Yeah.
Oh, we're thinking too
It's
much
getting
about
tough.
it.
Thinking too much.
I made a bad decision last time, so I'm just gonna stare at Scott.
Let's just. I guess I should just go with the obvious, huh?
Probably.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I always knew you were a monster of impeccable taste. Actually, that isn't true. I assume everyone has horrible taste and useless aesthetic posers. But in this case, it's pretty clear that this assumption does not apply to your beautiful self. To say beautiful, I meant your aesthetic is beautiful. Because we have the same aesthetic. The lychee custard picture has always gotten more likes than any other food on this table. This is absolutely delicious! Does Scott and Liam sound too much alike nowadays?
Not really.
Oh.
I mean, I can tell the difference.
How could the way it tastes possibly have any relevance to a conversation about food?
I kind of like the other one better though.
Yeah.
You want me to go back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liam, you're so smart! That didn't even I don't even understand how that makes any kind of sense! Thank you for being someone with whom I can actually discuss the important nuances of Japanese food pictures. It appears to be you and me against a very ignorant world. Yeah, stupid everyone else for actually eating their food and not taking pictures. Thank goodness you and Liam have each other. XOXO.
Here you go.
Hey, take me to Polly.
Strange, you could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked it.
Psst. Hey, loser. Down here. It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons.
A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin the Werebear janitor is here, and he's looking for someone.
Oh, he's here.
Cav, do you want me to take over Polly's part?
Oh no, it's really fun. See,
Okay.
You can take over Damien.
Al talked to himself on the last table, so I'll do it too.
Good point.
Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls more under federal jurisdiction.
This is a schizophrenic episode if anyone cares to find out.
International law, more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens.
Yeah.
Now
Sorry, I
that
just
you
had a bad flashback.
Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crimes tribunal. Worth it though, right? Oh, totally. As long as we can get away from Buzzkill the bear over there. Okay,
Just hide in the ghost zone. You know, the special alternate dimensional ghosts can use. Hide behind diplomatic immunity. I mean, you're both princes of hell, right?
I wonder which one's Polly.
Top one.
But I can't hide in the ghost zone. I'm not a ghost.
Oh, too bad for you, Damien.
I guess you should have thought of that before you spent all that time being alive, huh? Being alive isn't a choice.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Whoa, okay, I don't have time to sit here and argue pro-life or pro-choice with you, my dude. See you in the ghost zone.
That kind of. No, that one.
No, you won't.
You can't follow Polly in the ghost zone, but from the way she winks at you before crossing over, it looks like you're the one step closer to the bone zone.
That's awful.
Well, straight places. Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking.
Brands are so hard, man.
They are.
I don't know if they saw us do this last time.
I think that was the first one.
I thought it was the second one.
That was the first one.
I don't
I
know.
don't remember.
Pepsi.
Sony. Wait, do you want to go with Sony?
Sure.
Okay.
Sony.
Did you say Tony?
No. Nestle.
Okay. So we got Nestle,
Nestle's good.
Pepsi, and Sony. Alright.
They all end in an E.
Player orders decide based on how cool it would be to live in a nation ruled by the selected brand stuff. Well, Japan is already ruled by Sony, basically.
Yeah.
So Sony, Pepsi, and...
I mean, Sony is all like electronics and
Nestle.
stuff. That could be cool.
Yeah, I honestly, they're the closest to actually getting it done, I think.
Yeah, like how would Nestle and Pepsi
I think
do
Sony
it?
definitely,
I agree. It'd be cool. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really get a choice between PlayStation and Xbox anymore, but still, everything else seems pretty cool.
Alright.
Other than their music stuff,
we
their
got
copyrighted
Both of ours are
stuff.
like
That's another thing.
Food-based.
So,
Soda and chocolate.
who should rule the world? Soda or
I
chocolate?
mean, I'm gonna say chocolate just because I love chocolate.
I do love chocolate
I
too.
feel like
We got one vote for chocolate.
One vote. We're
But
one collective vote.
also,
We are
Pepsi has like different
Elon.
options for drinks, like different tastes. Whereas like
Nestle
Nestle,
also
Nestle has a
has
ton of
different
different
options
ways.
for candy.
Yeah, you
Uh,
got Nestle chocolate bars, you got Nestle chocolate powder, you got Nestle chocolate syrup.
yeah, but it's all
You got
chocolate.
Nestle Crunch.
It's all chocolate though.
Chocolate.
Who doesn't like
is the
chocolate?
best.
I don't really care for chocolate.
Except you. You
You're
like
weird.
salty
You're the
things.
weird one.
I don't know. I'll give it to you, Chips. I don't care.
Are you sure?
Yeah, eat chocolate.
Okay.
All right, it's evening time.
Woo.
I don't think we're all going to the same place anymore. Doubt it.
I don't know.
Where do you need to go? Auditorium?
I absolutely need to go to the auditorium.
I don't think we
Well,
do.
we're not
Yeah.
going there, so you're fine. What do Chibs? What do you need? So, because I think
pretty
we're
set,
better
I
than
think.
good.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good on anything I really need for Polly. Unless they suddenly give me Scott.
Well, what do you need for Scott? Just fun? Or?
I don't even need anything for Scott. You just need heart points.
Yeah, I guess Scott is easy.
So where should we go?
Why don't we go for that last bit of money? Let's put that as our number one stat for Vera.
Blah, blah,
That day
blah.
spent time
skip
with.
it.
Yeah, we already did the start kicker. 1,000
Two money.
money. Your mind's barely on what you're doing, though. All you're really concerned about is your situation with Vera. Throughout her latest gang war, you've been her closest and most trusted advisor. Maybe too close. You're worried Vera's become so dependent on your advice, she's blind to your true romantic intentions. If only you had the courage to tell her how you really feel. After all, you don't want to end up in the advisor zone.
No.
You're so lost in thoughts of unrequited love, you hardly notice Vera sneaking up on you. I'm sure she's just good at sneaking up on people in general. Maybe that's also because of the invisibility cloak you helped her pick up.
When did that happen?
I don't know.
There you are. I was just going to pick you up. We've got a date tonight.
Oh my god!
A date? Then perhaps your affections aren't unrequited.
With the heads of Monster City's major crime factions to celebrate the end of the latest gang war.
Oh.
You're such a good and loyal advisor. I couldn't imagine going without you.
Right. Of course. Trying to hide your disappointment, you accompany Vera to the peace conference, but soon.
You can have the horse racing, but if you think I'm giving up murder's monopoly, you've got your head so far up your ass, it's popped back out your shirt collar.
Well,
Larry, the actual crocodile, snaps his fang. Gunbozo Ganetti of the Deranged Clown Assembly honks in disapproval. Timmy, the knife baby, chews his rattle menacingly.
All right, you scumbags, settle down.
But it's too late. Larry the Croc unveils a wicked machine gun. Gunbozo makes a rocket launcher out of twisted balloons, and Timmy the knife baby produces a lot of knives.
Hey, advisor, a little help here?
You don't have. If If you don't say Vera now, you'll never have a chance to confess your feelings. So you take a deep breath and confess your feelings, or kiss Larry the Croc on his big
What are
crocodile mouth.
No.
Let's see here. We have 13 smarts, 10 bold, 6 creativity, 12 charm, 8 fun, or 14 money. I mean, I don't know how kissing a crocodile is gonna help us at this point. I think.
Well,
It'll distract
I
them.
remember it working
People,
the last
hold
time I
up.
tried this.
Hold up, people. Last time I did not even get an opportunity to confess my feelings towards Vera. I say we confess our feelings to Vera.
Are you sure?
Wait. What's your boldness stat again?
10.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Let's
Okay.
confess our feelings.
Let's do it. Oh, good.
With no thought of the danger you're in, you turn to Vera and bare your soul. You confess that you've been advising her this whole time, not out of love of crime, but out of love for her.
I'm still scared.
I don't know what to say. Partially because I'm in the middle of a very tense standoff.
But the tense standoff suddenly becomes tender, as the underlings to the other crime lords follow your example.
Oh.
Larry the Croc's salamander sidekick admits to years of repressed longing. Gunbozo's chauffeur climbs out of his tiny car and begs his boss to give their love a chance. And Gunbozo's second chauffeur does the same, and so does the third chauffeur, and so on. Timmy the Knife Baby's wet nurse confesses a fatal attraction to her little lord.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh.
Gunbozo's various chauffeurs jealously fight over his love, killing each other in the process. Timmy the Knife Baby is a baby, and so he has his wet nurse arrested for being a pervert. Larry the Croc, being an actual crocodile, marries his salamander sidekick and lives happily ever after. At least until Vera mows everyone down with a Tommy gun.
Well, there's the last obstacle to my complete dominion taken care of. Thanks for the distraction.
Yeah, distraction.
You know, all this time, I thought you weren't attracted to me. I thought your interest was purely professional. But it turns out that your love was even more useful to me than your professional interest. I'll take it.
It's going.
While simultaneously taking control of this city's entire criminal underworld.
It
Yes.
looks like love really does conquer all. As Vera's most trusted advisor and love interest, you gain +2 smarts and +1 money.
Nice.
There you go.
Woo. Okay.
Got this.
We got it. We
I'll
got
go
Vera.
outside. Take me outdoors. That day during recess, blah 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 blah.
Brave.
Daniel says suck at dancing.
You didn't remember you suck at dancing, but you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move. Apparently it's called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday.
Scott and Polly come running up to you, Eldritch book in hand. Is it just your imagination, or do they always seem to be followed by a swarm of locusts these days?
Oh god.
Chibi, hey, we got to the end of your prank book and we found instructions for the ultimate prank.
Oh boy.
Bro, this is like the double-time incline bench press of pranks. High energy, exciting, and great for your pecs.
Okay, so check it out. This whole book is dedicated to something called Zagord, right? And at the very end, there's instructions for how to summon it.
And we figured, if Zgord's the one who came up with all these great pranks, how cool would it be to meet it?
Right?
You point out, in a voice that doesn't quite sound like your own, that summoning a dread celestial being doesn't technically sound like a prank.
Duh, it's better than a prank, it's a master prank.
With a Z.
Zagord is clearly a dedicated prank master just like us. We can ask it to teach us all its coolest, newest pranks.
Oh no.
And we can teach it some cool new pranks too, like wedgies. Can you believe this book doesn't have wedgies in it?
Only one problem though, summoning Zagord apparently requires some kind of totem, and who even knows where that is? It could be anywhere.
Oh, wait. It says we can also summon Zgord through an interdimensional rift. And it says never to do that because it will destroy reality.
Warning labels are for sober people. Let's get rifty.
You follow the book's directions for opening up a rift in time and space. It seems to be going pretty well until... Oh no! The rift is closing itself!
No!
Chibi, fix this before I end up with a case of interdimensional prank blue balls.
Oh
Seems
my.
like it.
Seems like a connectivity problem. We need to upgrade to a top-notch dimensional network with a stronger arcane signal Wi-Fi. You're not an expert at interdimensional antics. Sometimes it's better to stay humble and convince a certain interdimensional freak you know how to open the rift for you.
Okay, the first one sounds like it's smart. The second one sounds charming.
Charming. Charming!
This one.
I am hoping I am not steering you in the wrong direction because I really want to see where this goes.
All
I
right.
want to see where this goes. Charming.
I knew it. Did somebody say the interdimensional prince?
No. Oh.
No. Chibi was just vaguely alluding to you. Are you just, like, always listening to our conversations?
Yes.
My lawyer advises me not to answer that question. Anyway, I hear you need a portal opened. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, we want to summon an ancient evil called Zgord so we can ask it what cool pranks it knows.
To be young again. Well, I'm happy to help, of course, but I want something in exchange. I want you to... If you say marry me, dude, I swear to God.
Swear to God.
Compliment me.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'm glad. I'm good at compliments. Interdimensional Prince, you smell like sage and mackerel. A very cool and trustworthy smell.
And you're, I don't know, sparkly? Good enough. Enjoy your irreversible mistake, my little dumplings.
Prince opens a wound in space. A malevolent wind pours out of it, clawing at your skin. It doesn't exactly scream hilarious pranks ahoy. It does literally scream, though.
Scott, say the incantation.
Zgord, arbiter of pain, come drive us and our friends insane.
I think
Oh,
it's
yes.
I think it's working. I can feel reality melting into fluid.
All our friends are gonna feel so pranked when they try to go to reality and find it all melted.
I think this is the best prank we've ever pulled, Scott.
Prank masters strike again with a Z.
Oh boy.
From the look of that portal, this may also end up being the last prank the prank masters ever pull. Whatever, you had a good run. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Oh my. Ooh, do I even want to go out with them? I might go to prom with the scary lady.
So do you just not want to pick anyone at the end?
You know what? Yeah.
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna
We're
try
running a
it.
little long, but I think we're gonna get to the end on this one.
Alright. That day while rehearsing, you feel you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity, you lose 3 years of your life at the end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. Alright.
You're doing the thing that gives you most life, reading Dragon Heat, when you're approached by Scott and Liam. A fellow connoisseur of the Dracophilic arts. Here, Scott and
All
I.
of these kids
Here.
literally into that
Scott-
fanfic.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Yes.
Scott and I are also experts in the topic and an unexpected duo. And I'm a tree. Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things we love on our favorite stuffs, wikis, and forums. We're the best fandom buddies, even if we don't always agree, like with the Starco and Markapoo thing.
Oh gosh, is that Star versus the Forces of Evil?
It might be. Oh, Markapoo. Yeah, I know that one. Okay, first, let's be clear. I engage in passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating low culture, which I totally despise.
Uh-huh.
Second, for the 100th time, after spending years in Hekapoo's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. Side note, I am kind of in agreement for once. It actually makes more sense. These details matter, Scott. Think how wrong it would be for me in my 400s to date people from this school if all of you were actually teenagers, instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta discussion. Scott and I here are in a situation, even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the strangers on the Dragon Heat Wiki. yes to that. Liam here is like super smart, and I'm a good boy, so my idea should be good too. But people on the... He's a heckin' good boy. but people on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too.
Wow.
Scott is right. We need to somehow earn the role of moderator so we can show all of them, those lesser beings, who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution, as can be expected from good old Gav.
As can be expected. Alright, let's ask them nicely if they can stop behaving like internet trolls and instead start respecting your opinions. Or let's write a powerful fanfic set on the Dragon Heat wiki, where you're depicted as the coolest users who should be respected.
It's hard. 'Cause on the one hand, he doesn't like cool things.
Okay,
But
well, I'm trying to think of it from a stat perspective. I'm
Yeah,
starting to get that way
yeah.
from you guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what that first one would be, because I think the second one is creativity.
Let's ask them nicely if they can stop behaving and instead start respecting your opinions.
I think that's a
More
boldness
of a
thing.
I think that
Or is
might
it
be more
oh.
charm.
Oh, you know what?
Because
That
I
would,
think
that's
of
not
charm more as a charisma stat.
Yeah.
Charisma stat.
Yeah, you should probably go with the charm one then.
Alright, yeah.
Gav is a genius. If someone is mean to you, you should always ask them nicely to stop being mean and start being nice. I have a hard time believing this will work. But I am an explorer of life, and so I feel the urge to test this idea and see what happens. What if we use Gav's account, just in case? And so you ask all the mean people on the Dragon Heat wiki to stop being mean. All the wiki remains silent for a bit, till one guy, DragonDong69, replies, "Oh, sure, mate. We've been meaning all this time because no one asked us otherwise. Of course you can be moderators." I don't know what I don't know what that was.
That was Australian, my dude.
Then the merciless Yo mama do
The wormy. The wormy.
Yo mama the wormy.
no, it's just you mama f***ed a worm.
13
Oh.
also says, "That's true. We always respect your viewpoints and opinions. We were total jerks before. Jerks because it was all a test." Holocaust Denier 88
Oh,
adds,
So, f*** you.
"Yeah, it was all a test of patience to see if you really were nice people who could respond to our douchebaggery with kindness, and you passed the test." Then he writes a second comment. "Oh, and by the way, the Holocaust was totally a real thing, and we should be respectful about it."
Good.
Rich. Hooray! Slowly, all the mean people on the internet start revealing they were part of the test. From XXX underscore go kill yourself underscore XXX to global warming not real 3 exclamation points 1. And for a day, the internet is a very, very nice place to be. In the end, I am not a sexist, but sends you a private message. Dear Liam, Scott, and Gav, thanks for being nice to us. It was cool to be ourselves for one day. Tomorrow, we'll go back to our mean personas, for there are more people to be tested on the internets. But always remember, being nice is cool.
What just happened?
We fixed the internet.
For a day.
Yay.
One day is all it takes. We will always carry you in our hearts, and as a gift, you can keep the status of moderators on the Dragon Heat wiki. You've truly earned it. Farewell. I am not a sexist, but Smith. Ellipses? That was weird. And nice. Also, we get to be moderators. Hooray! Hooray indeed, Scott. Hooray indeed. Who would have thought? You fixed the internet for a day. Congrats! You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
I feel like I still don't have enough creativity.
I think you're fine, dude. Monster Prom approaches.
We're at it. We got her.
I think we're gonna ask
got
out
her.
Vera.
Do it.
Vera. Yes. Yes. Jibs. Do you think
I'm
you
gonna
should...
go with prom with no one.
Sure.
I'm sure.
I'm so worried because it's either you have
No
to pick
idea
one of them or
either.
you don't have to pick one of them. It's like, this is like the
No,
ultimate.
I have to go. No, like there are times where I have gone to prom with none of them, and it's
Okay.
gotten me a date with someone else.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm keeping all of my fingers crossed, guys.
Alright.
Hey, baby.
Alright. Let's do this again.
Try to get Liam.
Did you get him last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just again,
Okay.
because...
Alright, here we go.
What? Do I really have to explain to you why this is not the time for prom stuff?
Oh no.
Here's a hint. It has something to do with the horrible creature invading a reality hell-bent on destroying it.
You guys
Chippy!
suck so much.
Oh my
welcome.
god! We can never go out with Vera.
We will never get
Never.
Look, if these were times of peace, who knows? Maybe you would stand a chance with me. But right now, the only floor I'll be taking will be the floor of the Oberlin bunker.
We join you?
And listen, I don't want to be mean, but if you can't realize when reality is coming to an undoing, maybe you're just not well suited for survival. Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Wow.
Yeah!
You don't go to
That
prom
sucks.
because prom is totally not happening.
This is the worst prank
Dude.
ever.
This is the worst timeline. Just because the horrors are destroying reality for good. Sad face.
We would have had it.
Well, same for me.
Yeah.
Wit.
It's
Prom. I don't know how to put this, but you do realize the skies have opened and blood is raining onto us. And not in a chic way or anything. It's starting to get really disturbing, and it totally messes with my bun. These are not good times, Gav. Not good times for prom at all. Oh, my sweet player. What did you expect, that you would be getting out of this? I mean, the world is like being engulfed by flames and all. But hear me out. Instead of going to prom, you're going to die. Hooray!
Oh my god.
Chibi, you suck so hard.
You ask no one to prom.
Maybe because you don't need anyone to enjoy such a night. Or maybe because the skies have opened to countless horrors ready to take your world down. And that's totally killed your mood. Bummer. Prom night arrived, but for you, it was more like the welcoming night for receiving your new Lord's Gourd into your realm. And so you, Polly, and Scott gathered together to say hi to the ultimate prank master.
Yes.
Zagord is here. All praise to the Dark Lord. Yes!
Wow, wait, Polly, I would never have expected this. The sky is bleeding, reality is being riddled by horrors. What an entrance!
Yep, you can tell by all that Zagord is the shit when it comes to pranks.
Zagord is both thankful to you for granting its freedom and flattered for being called the shit. Decides to spare the prank masters from eternal doom, as it's a way of saying the prank masters are also the shit.
Dope.
This means pranks for life.
Wait, why that smile, Chibi? Oh, how awkward. You're not technically a prank master yet, you're just an intern.
Zoinks.
Being spared from eternal doom is like a perk only reserved for full-time prank masters.
So it looks like Chibi didn't even get it with a Z.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Well, this is a new level of how shitty it is to be an intern. But they were right all this time. They paid you an experience, as in experiencing never-ending despair and suffering via the end of days. But hey, what a prank it was.
Everyone loses.
Everyone
That's fine.
loses. Gav was most likely to start a cult, and Liam was best at being purple.
They're right.
I think we found the new secret ending.
I think that was
So-
a secret
Yeah.
ending, yeah.
I'm kind of wondering what would have happened had you asked Polly or Scott out.
I'm pretty sure I would not have.
I don't know. Maybe they would have upgraded you to prank master, and you would have survived. But
I don't know. Maybe.
well,
Either way, we all went down together.
look at those stats, though. Oh boy! Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. Until that part where you summoned a dark deity that brought destruction upon our realm. Yep, that part was not the best. But life continued as it always does, and many things occurred to your classmates. Damien died horribly because of Zgord. Miranda also totally died in a horrible way because of Scored. And Liam, you'd never guess what happened to him. Unless you guessed he died horribly because of Scored, because yes, that was absolutely what happened to him. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. Actually, the whole of reality was pretty much gone, just like that. But sure, prom was technically part of reality. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. Mostly battles against Scored, Lord of the Dark Realms, and those were battles that were basically lost, as we were inevitably led to our demise. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were basically dead for good. Whoopsies.
Nice.
Okay, well they changed things up, so...
Yeah, it was
Let's behold Scored in all of his majesty.
Hail Scored.
That's Scored is a she. Okay.
Dude, we could have gotten Vera.
So close.
We were so close to getting Vera. Where were they? Where were
Think
they
of
to
this
stop
as my revenge.
Where was she?
That's some pretty nasty revenge.
Who is that? Is that Damien's
That's
mom?
a secret DLC.
No, Damien has 2 dads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, what's
god.
God.
Oh, it infects them. This is a whole story, man.
Oh man, what's going on
What is he writing?
Oh, we'll never know.
Oh no, maybe it's like part of like the incantation to make it stop.
Oh, this is the end card.
The end card?
Oh, he dies.
Okay, Liam's dead. Everyone died!
Yeah.
Everyone's dead.
No, but this picture was on the website. This is the
darkest
darkest
time.
time.
Didn't I say that just a minute ago?
Yes.
Wow.
Worst timeline.
Oh god, why do I have to have so much in common with Liam?
Oh, look, his man bun's still there though.
Impressive.
Great.
Blobbert, did Blobbert survive, or what's...
That's Paul.
Yeah.
and-
Oh, they're marshmallows, okay.
You're okay.
Thanks for playing.
Damn.
So that was, I think we got the Halloween update, so I guess you can just watch this to, yeah.
Wow.
That happened.
We'll see when I'll put
Great.
this up. Yeah. I'm never gonna get Vera.
Never.
Simply
It's not meant to
wasn't
be.
meant to be.
Sorry, I had no idea that was gonna happen. Sorry, Al. I mean.
Whatever. Alright, I guess the next episode will be back to the normal run type deal that was in the past. I don't know.
Time lunch.
I'm done.
It's
Bye.
40 minutes, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, that was 40 minutes.
All right. See ya.